can you make sure you're communicating in the best possible way when online? It's really important to remember that perception is everything, now more than ever. And those tiny micro expressions that you might usually use to build rapport when in the real world don't really come across through a two-dimensional screen. So I'm going to share 3 really simple things for you to think about to make sure that you're coming across in the best possible way when in your virtual meetings. First of all, remember about your facial expressions. I've actually known of people lose business as a result of moaning and scowling because they can't get into a virtual meeting, or because they're frustrated with the tech or the bandwidth. So be careful that your facial expression is conveying you in the best possible light. Second thing is to think about how you build rapport. And again, those subtle little rapport building techniques are not going to come across as well when you're communicating through the screen. And so to be able to demonstrate rapport and build it online, part of the secret is about exaggerating some of those micro expressions and non-verbal techniques that show that you're listening. And so use words that demonstrate that you're listening. Say, I'm listening, that's a great point, thank you so much for that, to build on that. Use specific words, but also have a listening face on. And so be nodding, be listening, and show that you're interested. The third tip is thinking about your voice, and so this is all the more important maybe if you haven't got your video on, and so people are only communicating with you and listening to you through your voice. And so in those instances, it's important to build variety into your tone, into your pace, into your pitch, and remember the pause as well. And so when you're pausing, you're giving people time to catch up with what you're saying and to take it in. Also, when you're pausing, you're adding weight to the point that you've just made. Be careful with the pause though, because if we pause for too long, then people sometimes think that they've lost us and the technology has failed, or maybe we're not listening anymore. And so perhaps use pauses more sparingly than you would when communicating and presenting in the real world. I hope you found those 3 top tips useful. For more, I'm going to be running a virtual Gravitas masterclass, so an online masterclass with all the tools and techniques and insights that you would normally get from a Gravitas masterclass live, packed into a half day. That's on the 17th of April. If you'd like to take part, then take a look online. I'll post a link in the comments section and sign up. It'd be great to see you.